Okay, this is actually really exciting stuff. It looks like Square Enix has learned their lesson and is finally changing things around. That's right, 2 major Final Fantasy games will be coming to PC in the near future for us to enjoy. And of course, for all the Ever Crisis and Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth updates, hit that subscribe button and notification bell to stay up to date and help raise that 11% even higher. Guys, it's a crazy time we're in right now, and the news is non-stop rolling. Best time ever for Final Fantasy fans, and I'm excited to be bringing you guys all the latest coverage for all of it. Now, with that being said, let's get back into the video. The first one, of course, is Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth. We have seen this before with the remake PS5 release, but after the Rebirth trailer, which showcases the dates of when it's going to release, the collector's edition information, and right after this, I think is the digital twin pack shout out. Yeah, right there. We get a final message, a very familiar looking page, where if you have played Final Fantasy 7 Remake Integrate, which first released on PS5, you do recall seeing one of these on the bottom. This is not available on other formats at least until X amount of time. This is actually only 3 months after, which is mind-blowing. So after the PS5 version releases on February 29th, 2024, which is about 5 months from now, we actually can expect to see the PC version be releasing within the next 3 months after that, which is insane because previously, when Final Fantasy 7 Remake Integrate released on PlayStation 5, we did get a shout out that said not available on other formats at least until December, I think it was. So it was about 6 months after that. Then the PC version came out. It looks like 3 months after, the PC version of Rebirth will be a thing, which is awesome. I'm glad we don't have to wait 6 more months after that. And it just screams a lot of confidence on Square Enix's part. I mean, look, they're letting people go and record their own footage of an early build that runs pretty decent with some minor issues. And they're full on telling us, hey, this is also coming to PC very soon, which is going to be big, which is very, very big. Now, there's no official word on it, but when Remake Integrate released on PC, it actually first released on PC via Epic Games Store. It did not release on Steam until about 6 months after that. Epic Games Store version released in December, whereas 6 months after that, in June, I think it was, we saw the Steam version release and everybody else was able to play it on that platform. So I don't know if that's going to be the case, but it seems like if they're following the same trend that they did with Remake and even the Kingdom Hearts PC releases, that most definitely will be the case. So just to let you guys know, if you're going to be playing it on PC, looking forward to the Epic Games version first. And fingers crossed that it runs really good out the gate. Last time we had to get modders to help out with the dynamic resolution issue, which was causing a big problem with the game, allocating way too much VRAM or sometimes not enough, and it was just running really inconsistent. But it runs a lot better now these days. And while that's not the shocking part, because I'm sure a lot of people have seen that one, the other Final Fantasy VII game is Ever Crisis, the gacha mobile game that's actually only available right now on iOS and Android. This morning, they had a big stream for Ever Crisis talking about all the new updated content that's coming their way, new characters, more banners, and the big announcement, the final thing they talked about was that Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis is coming to PC. It says the PC version is currently under development and will share the data with the mobile version, so you'll be able to link your mobile data account to your PC version and flip-flop between the two and play in that way, which is amazing. Best announcement ever. Honestly, the first Soldier, which was not made by Applebot. Applebot is the company that's making Ever Crisis and running it. First Soldier, which was made by A-Team and published by Square Enix, unfortunately did not come to PC. That decision signed its death certificate. While I did love First Soldier, I felt like it could have been way better, way more profitable, and way more widely enjoyed if it was available on PC instead of just mobile. But it seems like they're trying to make sure that Ever Crisis is around for the long haul because officially it is coming to Steam. There's no timetable on when we can expect that. I would hope that it drops sometime this year. I'm hoping it's before December. I feel like December would be a little too long personally. I would love to see it released maybe November or, you know, fingers crossed. I doubt it, but like in 5 days, October is here. Maybe mid-October, late October. We'll have to see. I don't know what the development time would take to get all these assets and make a Steam client for it. Hopefully that's something that they already had in the works, but again, no timetable on that. But that's exciting because there's a lot of people that have been enjoying and wanting to play Ever Crisis and have been looking at my streams. My streams, you guys know, a lot of people tune in and they're like, yo, I really want to play this game, but I don't want to play it on my phone. I don't mind it being a gacha, but I'd rather just play it on PC or any other hardware for that matter, because they already play like Honkai and other games like Hoyoverse games that are also on mobile, PC, and later coming to console. So it's a great step in the right direction, I think, for Square Enix, that they're acknowledging this and that they are taking action to do it. So there's 2 official Final Fantasy VII games coming to PC. And hopefully, I mean, with the fact that Rebirth is only going to take 3 months for it to come to PC after the PS5 release, and this is actually in the works soon, maybe going forward in the future, we can expect PC releases to be a simultaneous thing rather than having to wait a little bit. But even so, right now, you technically could play Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis on PC with an emulator, either BlueStacks or LD Player. In my personal experience, LD Player runs way better. You can actually boost the frames to 144 frames per second, which looks ridiculous. As a matter of fact, I'll show you guys how it looks right now. This is me booting up LD Player, Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis. The big issue is LD Player won't let you download it from the Google Play Store within the game. What you have to do, and make sure you download Google Chrome and make it your default browser in LD Player, because remember, it's an Android emulator. What you should do is go to apkmirror.com, and from there you could download all the different updates for Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis from 1.01 to 1.08, which is the current one that they're on right now. And that's how you do the updates, because the Google Play Store, sometimes it'll let you download it and install in the first try, but then it just takes it away. I'll show you guys right here. I'm actually playing it with, actually 165, but it doesn't really hit that high of a number. And 120 FPS model right there. As a matter of fact, I'm going to display the frame rate. You guys can see on the top right. And I'm going to pull up my own NVIDIA like frame counter. And you'll see, actually, yeah, like 122 frames right here and 122 frames right here. So pretty accurate, pretty solid. I'm going to show you what some gameplay looks like. I have it on auto right now, but we're going to take it slow just to show you guys. But I mean, just look how smooth the frame rates are on this, man. And LD Player is just goated. It's way better than BlueStacks for this. And honestly, I've played other mobile games from Pokemon Unite to this, and LD Player has only crashed one time on LD Player for me. And other games just rarely ever crashes. It just runs really well compared to BlueStacks, which does often crash. It's unfortunate, but dude, I mean, there we go. That's just, it just runs really, really fantastic. But eventually, I know a lot of people don't want to have to do emulators. A lot of people aren't comfortable with it because you do have to like customize the settings, and it can be tedious for some. I get it, but that won't be an issue for much longer because the game is coming to Steam, and hopefully we will have like 120 frames options and 144 hertz options with a Steam client. And that's not the only good news that they've been talking about too. Shout outs to my boy Legions Gaming. He covers all kinds of gachas, all kinds of Final Fantasy games as well on his Twitter and YouTube. Feel free to check those out. I'll be linking them below in the description. He made a video talking about all this, but he was nice enough to tweet out all the necessary information that we need. They talked about like the new banner, the new characters, new weapons, and retunes that they're going to be doing to the game. Save up your gems. Save up your gems, guys, because this Thursday night, Friday morning, Sephiroth's banner will be dropping, and you'll be able to pull his best weapons and eventually get his outfit if you do want that outfit, that is. I do want to show you guys real quick. I do have a problem with the stamina myself. I've actually been stockpiling them because I've hit the max level on all my characters essentially. So we're holding 99 there. And in our gifts, you'll see there are some that I can't claim. I'm just sitting on like a bunch of stamina right now, just waiting to be able to use them. Because as of right now, if we go through our parties, I pretty much maxed out Red 13, Zack. I still got to work on their items, of course. Cloud, Barrett, Aerith, and Tifa. They're all level 50, which is the level cap for right now. However, I still do got to work on Team Glenn. They're level 30s. That's going to work out itself soon. For a long time, I felt like stamina was an issue, and they've been given a lot of stamina rewards as of recent, but not only that, they talked about straight up they're going to be reworking the way that it works. But let's check it out and see what Legions has to say. First things first, they did talk about the Sephiroth character that is dropping, as young Sephiroth, looking all drippy. He does have a new skin, and I'm not going to lie, I'm not really feeling this skin. Depending on the stats, I will equip it as like a stat modifier, but I'll definitely be glamorizing him with his OG like outfit. There's also going to be a Sephiroth event coming up too on Friday, October 6th. That's next week, actually. No, next week there's actually a Sephiroth event that's going to be launching where I don't know if it'll be co-op based or offline single player based, but we'll be able to go up against Sephiroth and get some pretty crazy rewards. And Nomura said that it's pretty difficult. And also, there's a Halloween event. It looks like Nibelheim is tricked out with Halloween, and we'll be able to see some cool little fun Easter eggs for that too. Sounds like they're tripling everything. So the daily multiple logins where they give you a stamina potion, they're actually going to give you multiple, so you get 3, 3, 3, 3, which is great. That's actually pretty helpful. It will help out a lot of people that are like still trying to grind, like free-to-play players. I have spent money on the game, I'm not gonna lie. Again, they made some more confirmation stuff about the Steam version, and you can see they're actually like testing the Steam client version, which I can't wait for that. And of course, Legions compiled all of this information in his own video, so I'll be linking that below in the description. And if you do want to see Sephiroth, so this is Sephiroth's first limit break. I believe this is Hell's Gate. And then this is his other limit break, which might be, it's Mega Flare, I think. And it's going to be like the AoE version of limit breaks. It's going to hit every single character. Love that little animation at the end. And this, I think, is a standard attack. Like this attack that they're showing us right here. You know, some character weapons give you a unique animation that is pretty slow, I'm not going to lie. But it's like their big attack that comes with that weapon. That seems to be the case for this weapon for Sephiroth. And look at this outfit. I mean, I'm not a fan of it, I'm not gonna lie. Like, this is like very, I mean, everybody's talking about it, of course, but the first thing I thought of when I saw this was like Aqua. Not only does he look like Riku, he's wearing Aqua's outfit from Kingdom Hearts. I mean, Nomura did draw these, so it is his creation. I feel like these long black cloak outfits are like so uninspiring. Like, Cloud has way too many. I like the samurai one that Cloud has, but the barbarian one is like not it. And this one seems to be following that type of style too. I was kind of hoping for more like what Zack got. What Zack got in that one trailer. Hold on, let me pull that up. So if you look at this recent trailer that came out, Zack has this really cool, like, full-on Knights of the Round, sorry, Knights of the Old Republic looking armor. Like, this just looks really nice. And this is what I'd like to see more of. Not really this, right? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So if this is the banner, I'm still going to be rolling it, of course, to get Sephiroth's weapon because we want to max him out. I have enough materials to be able to do that. But also, I do want to still be able to pull his outfit and any duplicates of his weapon just to keep on enhancing him further. And actually, here's a breakdown of that graph. So he says the second slide info is this. This seems to be stats. Top row is the number of stamina pots left. Left column is account power. They're saying that they get a lot of complaints about the lack of stamina, but their data shows that 90.4% of the player base is sitting on 51 plus stamina potions. Well, that's a lot of the free-to-play players, and they're not really like grinding that heavy. And I understand that, of course, but at the very end game, like when you get to level 45, not even like about 40, stamina just, it absorbs a lot, man. It absorbs a lot. The boost pass does make it worth it because when you use 3 times stamina, it's 4 times the rewards instead of just 3 times the rewards. But that only lasts a week and you gotta keep rebuying it. And cool enough too, they're actually going to be doing a dungeon ranking system. So we're gonna have leaderboards coming to the game where we can compete against our friends and others that are in the community, which is really cool. And there's gonna be 3 different difficulty levels: normal, hard, and very hard. There's a ranking event where players can compete with others based on their dungeon scores. This is an event where players are randomly divided into groups of 10,000 and compete amongst themselves. This actually is an event that's going to be starting this week. And by the way, a lot of this stuff, like the Sephiroth stuff, the new chapter, all the new banners, everything that you can expect, seems like it's going to be starting late Thursday night on the 28th at 10 p.m. is when they add those new banners in. But of course, take into account maintenance may occur because if there's any issues, that will be the case. Most likely Friday is when we can expect all of these things to really fully be live and be able to absorb and jump into that. So between this and the Foam Stars beta, we're going to be doing a lot of stuff on stream this Friday. So you can challenge a dungeon, aim for high score, and get gorgeous rewards depending on your ranking. Depending on where you place, you'll get more rewards. That's cool. This next slide says there's an event reward. Top 10 people get a red plate and 20 gacha tickets. Top 100 get a green plate and 20 gacha tickets also. You can receive gacha tickets and material synthesis items even if you rank lower than top 100. So total score is 1.2 million or more, you get a red icon. 600,000 or more, you get a green icon. First rank reward gets 3,400 blue crystals. Nah, man, you gotta give them more than that. If you get first rank overall, you gotta get more than that. Come on. And this is another announcement they made. I think we got some of these rewards today. The Sephiroth weapons will probably be dropping on the 28th late at night or early in the morning, Friday, the 29th. But we did get the first soldier 5-star gacha ticket for the weapons. We did get 1,000 blue crystals, and I'm pretty sure I also saw 20 stamina pills in my inventory on LD Player. But we're gonna get all of these right here. You're not gonna get one of these as a gift. You're gonna get all of these because I've already gotten this and I've already gotten this, and I'm pretty sure I got this, but this obviously isn't out, so we haven't gotten that yet. So it's really exciting. I mean, we're gonna get all of this stuff this week. There's a big week for Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis. A lot of content coming out, and you gotta expect that with Final Fantasy VII Rebirth around the way. We're gonna see Ever Crisis getting a lot of promos related to that. And every time, I've noticed, every time that Rebirth gets an update or anything new comes out for that, they give us massive and tons of rewards for it in Ever Crisis. So if you're playing both, you can kind of maximize the relationship between the two. But my favorite absolute thing about all this is that we are getting Sephiroth this week. We'll be able to play as him, get some new skins with him, and a bunch of other new characters. And also on top of that, they're reworking the way stamina is. They're giving us more potions for it, and they're probably going to do some more fine-tunements very soon. I'm still going to be rocking this default and this as the default, whereas the other outfit will probably be there for like stat boosting and stuff. This is really cool looking at his animations right here, man. Hell's Gate, and then he has, I'm pretty sure that's either Flare or Mega Flare. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat. I mean, the purple going into it just reminds me of like Smash, so exploding into the fire, of course. And this has to be the regular like first ability attack with this weapon right here, because Cloud and Zack do something similar with theirs. Unfortunately, there's no updates or word on whether or not it will be available in your regions. I guess it depends, because some regions don't allow gacha games or have restrictions on gacha games, which is why the game is not actually worldwide as of yet. Check with your region and see if that is the case. Hopefully things get an update for that soon, but it's great to see that Square Enix is actually taking the initiative and understanding that, hey, our fans really do want to play our games. However, they want to play it on certain platforms, and to see that they're actually listening and bringing it onto other platforms is a huge thing. I think Ever Crisis is a fantastic game. I think if you're a fan of Final Fantasy VII and you don't mind or you like gachas, it's still a good game to get into. Personally, for me, I don't mind gachas, and I only will play a gacha really if I like the IP it's behind, like from Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links or Dragon Ball Legends, and even War of the Visions. War of the Visions I like because it is Final Fantasy, but Ever Crisis has been my jam, and I'm looking forward to maxing out Sephiroth day one and jumping on the leaderboards with you all. So, comment below, what are you guys most excited for? We know Final Fantasy VII Rebirth will be coming to PC much sooner than we expect, less than a year from now, which is great. And Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis very soon is currently in the works to be coming to PC also. Comment below, let's get a discussion going. Be sure to like the video if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you are new. More Final Fantasy videos are on the way and you don't want to miss them. My name is BltzZ, and thanks for watching.